Hey guys, Dusty Escondido German. Once again, I got a weird one. Wanted to share it with everybody, so hopefully no one will have to go through the same headaches. Make things simpler. This is an E91 with an N52 in it, and this customer's complaining it was a rough cold start, and every time we'd get the car in here, it would be running okay. And we were chasing these codes right here. Actually, the top one. The second one was created through a repair process, but I wanted to save this so I could show you. It's a 2 Alpha 99 crankshaft exhaust camshaft reference. We were also chasing the crankshaft intake camshaft reference. What we noticed, there's a bulletin out from BMW that when you get this issue, what you need to do is, you have the camshaft solenoids, the Vanos solenoids are here. For BMW, they say they get gummed up, so they don't want you to replace parts. Their first step is to take them out, blow through them, and make sure there's no debris. If it got jammed, then hopefully that'll fix it, and you swap the cylinders. So first time in, we did that, reprogrammed it. Car within it's probably been a month. Came back in, same thing. So we replaced the solenoids. And so the next step they want you to kind of go into is to remove the camshafts and check for wear patterns on the sealing rings. They go on the front, which supply the oil from the solenoids to the actual Vanos gear. So what we did is started back up after the Vanos solenoids. We're going to let the car go and see what happened, because we never got it to really act up on us. And in the process of get everything ready to finish up, the car started running rough. The codes for correlation came back. One thing we did do, this is obviously is a different code, but we had a correlation code come back, and what it was crazy as it sounds. This is the second time I've seen this, so I'm not saying this is for sure your problem, but you definitely should check this just in case. This is the newer style, 2007 or newer, have the plastic valve covers, which actually have the PCV system setup built into it, versus the earlier generation where it was underneath the intake. Didn't have any lean faults or anything like that. And what it was doing, it was that valve would stick full tilt, and so when you go to unscrew this thing, get it to this position and pop it off, you should have like a little bit of resistance, you know, from vacuuming the crankcase. But it got to the point where I could barely lift this thing up, because it had full engine vacuum into the crankcase, which is no good. Because of that, the engine would stumble and shake and all that bad stuff. So it was more than likely causing a jumping or slacking of the timing chain at idle, which was causing the reference between the crank and the cams to change, causing that code. So just keep an eye out, check it. I don't want anybody to chase their tail and have to go down the wrong path. So if you can duplicate the symptom, definitely check the PCV, make sure it's not bad, because it can cause an issue with rough running and idling and all that stuff. Usually when we find them go bad, it's because of whistling noises. But yeah, hope this helps. If anybody else comes across this, and maybe it'll help them fix it. Alright, thanks guys.